Good morning. It is Monday the 12th of February and today me and Bilbo are cooking some melting moments, and this is in the Mary Berry's Baking Bible. So we're going to get on with that. Good morning. It is Friday, February the 16th today, and I'm just sitting down to have my chat with you. My name is Belinda, and I am a mum of three, Alistair, Lewis and Evelyn. Alistair and Lewis have flown the nest, and Evelyn is at university. So it's just myself, my husband Mark, and a crazy Cocker Spaniel called Bilbo. I love all things crafty, knitting, sewing, crochet. I'm still relatively new to sewing, so I'm learning still very much with that. And crocheting a couple of years, and knitting probably about a year and a half now. So I suppose I'm a learner. I'm here in my new craft room, so I really apologise for the light. I've sat down several times today and the light just keeps doing its own thing. And I've had several starts and stops, so if I just don't carry on now, it will never get done. I've had the blinds open, I've had the blinds closed, I've had lights on, lights off, and nothing seems to work. It's a bit of a funny day. The sun keeps coming out and then going back in again, so it can't make up its mind. I'm just back from a lovely walk with Bilbo. We popped into our local town and stopped at a pub that allows dogs. So we had a lovely breakfast and a cup of coffee, and I think you'll see some footage on the way back. We had a lovely muddy walk back, so Bilbo's off downstairs drying off. He's not very happy because he's in his doggy towel. I'm having to sit down and get this done today because I've got a terribly nervy tummy, and for some reason it's been like that all week. It doesn't take much to set it off, and I've been so frightened about doing this again that I just need to get it done and work over my fears. I've not got much crafty content to share this week because I've not been very busy with it really, but I will share what I do have. And now someone's coming up the stairs. Just when you think you're safe in your own craft room, you're not. It's my husband's day off today, so he might be up and down a bit. So I'll start with the first thing. Oh, I've tried to wear these. These are my varifocals. I really need to get used to them because I'm quite blind now. But I can't see you, so I can't get used to them. You have to kind of tilt your head up in a weird way to be able to see, and she just said wear them for short bursts of time to get used to them, and you'll soon get used to them. But this has been my second pair now and I still can't get used to them, and they're definitely no good for knitting because how can you sit and knit like this? So that didn't last long. I've had to take them off and put these ones on again. Rant over. Right, my first thing is this. Got some printouts this week, and this is called Evelyn's Requested a Crochet Teddy. I already had this pattern in my Etsy library, so I thought I'll not do a teddy, she can have a bunny because you know how mad I am with bunnies. So I've made Bunny the bear. What's this pattern? Focus. There we go. How cute are they? And this is a pattern that can be purchased on Etsy, and it's by Cadito? Cadito? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Now, I love crochet, but I'm not one for, how do you say it? I can't say it. Aragumi? I just can't say it. And I just find it really hurts my fingers. And she wanted one in this chenille yarn. So I got several of those in various different colours. But I just couldn't get past the magic ring, so once I'd got the magic ring and then put my single crochets into it and went to tighten up the ring, it would break. So it was so difficult. I thought I'd love to be able to use this because it feels gorgeous, but I gave up with that. And on the suggestion of Jeanette from Crafty Clegg, who is in my eyes an expert at things like this, she said to try some cotton yarn, so that's what I did. And I'm using another word that I can't say and I see everybody struggling with. Is it sheepies? Katona. But I only had the very tiny mini balls, so it didn't go as far as I thought it was going to go. So she's really mismatched. So look, I ran out of this colour for the bunny hat ears, so I had to do a two-tone there. And actually our body's different colours as well. These arms are a different colour. And I just used some eyes that I had in my cupboard, and I just made a little Liberty scarf instead of knitting a scarf. I just got to put the little tail on. I haven't done the tail yet. She's got to have a little round bunny tail. And I suppose she took me about 2 nights, but I didn't enjoy it at all. It's not my thing. It really hurts my hands, a bit like socks do after a while if I do them for too long. So there she is. Hello. Hello. Still not quite got this focusing thing right. So I hope Evelyn's going to be very happy with her. She's winging her way to you, Evelyn. So you're going to have to think of a name for her. She can sit with Flo. There we go, Flo. That's a little friend for now. So yes, so that's a finished thing. That's her first on this channel, isn't it? Wow. So yes, that's that one. The second thing in the making is this. I mentioned it last time, and it's the Jemima sock from Bakery Bears. And I have got it in one of these bags here, I hope. This is one of my project bags, just a zipped one. And I think if you remember, I said last time I was using the nice yarn that I had from, oh gosh, this is one thing I didn't write down. I've got all my notes here, but anyway, if you go back you'll see it was not the right yarn for socks, and I didn't want to waste it, so I thought I'd save it for some nice, I think I've got it up there actually, excuse me a moment whilst I just go and get it. This is one of them, although I did have two. That's it, Beehive yarns, and it was a pink one I was using for them, but because it's merino, 100% merino, a lot of the comments said it probably wouldn't be, you could use it for socks but they probably wouldn't wear very well, so I've decided to save it and put it with this one and another one I've got for maybe a nice shawl. So I kept the cuff with the yarn I was using, and I just switched it up for a pink from Yorkshire. I can't remember that either. This is useless, isn't it? Where's the band? I'll list it all below anyway. You know, that one that we always use for socks. And I love this pattern. There we go. Isn't it nice? I know that this one was a deep stash from Wool is the Answer. And I'm really pleased with that. So I've nearly finished, almost to the toe. And then I need to do the dreaded other one. I don't think I've finished a pair of socks yet. And I'm desperate for socks really. Oh, got fluff in my hip. What's this? West Yorkshire Spinners. I'm so sorry. I don't know where my head's at this week. I did contemplate not having a chat with you, but that would be a bit rubbish, wouldn't it? I've almost finished my Snuggle Down cowl. Now, I'm sorry, Jules, I'm not a very good advert for your cowl because it's lovely and easy to follow, but because of that, I just found that I watching Silent Witness. I was just knitting on it, carrying away, watching Silent Witness, and just putting far too many repeats in before the pattern. So mine's probably going to end up a bit wrong. But it doesn't matter, does it? It's going to get wrapped up. I think I've got, well, because I've made too many repeats in between the pattern, it's probably at the length it should be round about now. So I think I'm going to just do maybe a pattern repeat less. Because it'll be too long otherwise. But it's a beautiful pattern, and I've got this one and also the Snuggle, no, this is the Snuggle Down cowl, a Tiddly Pom I think it's called. I've got that one to do next. So there we go, and I'm pleased with that. So not quite a finished thing, but nearly. Next time I'll show you and it'll be finished, and then I'm going to wrap it up for Christmas. I've got what I call a little bottom drawer, you know, like when you were little. I don't know if anybody else done this, but when I was a teenager I had what my mum called a bottom drawer, and I used to put bits in it for my very first home. I remember I had all that blue china, I can't remember what it was called now, but it was very popular back then. I had the teacups and everything, and I had tea towels and silly things like that. But now I've got a bottom drawer, saving for Christmas presents, so people get handmade gifts, because I just don't want that stress this year. And I think I mentioned last time that's just a stash. I can't remember where I got that from, but that's a Drops Mohair Kid Silk. Ooh, chopping it all. Now it's attached to the tripod. I'll just leave it on the floor. This is so not professional. And I've done one more of my squares of my Happy Patchwork blanket, but this has kind of got a bit forgotten about really, because I haven't brought my Whitmore up, because I literally have like 2 rounds left to go on the is it cuff? It's not cuff, is it? What is it? You know, the bit on the bottom. 2 rounds of that left to go, and then I've done. And I can't wait to wear it. So next time I vlog, I should be wearing it. Although knowing my luck, it'll be a boiling hot day. So yeah, a few more squares on that. Don't know if you can see, because I can't see. Really happy with it. Isn't it lovely? And that will be for me. And I'm just using stash, so little minis that I've saved along the way, and some of the advent calendar that I got this year, and some lovely gifts from Jules. Oh look, and then I find the band. Yes, so that's all of my knitting progress this week. I did have, there's a bit of film. I found a lovely shop, a fabric shop. Sorry, I'm stalling there because I'm just trying to figure out how many ums I've said. I don't want to cut it all out. Don't say it. I went to a fabric shop that I found that was about 15 minutes away from me. What a lovely find. It's called Spindle Cottage Workshop. Yes, Spindle Cottage Workshop. And I bought myself some lovelies from there. And there is some footage of that. The lady was kind enough to let me film. and I got this, which is a Momiji summer quilt. I think that's the way you say it. Momiji. There we go. Can you see? That's what it comes out like. Oh, that's if I manage to do it and don't mess it up. But this was a huge bargain. This was £65, reduced to £25. And the lady did tell me what these dollies, what they stand for. I can't remember now. I'm going to go and look that up to see if I can remember what it is they mean. They're like little Russian dolls, aren't they? It's lovely. But she had one up, you'll probably see on the footage, she had one up on the wall and it looked lovely, and I thought that will be a really nice introduction to quilting for me. So I'm going to try and do that. Having gone from trying not to spend any money because the yarn show's coming up. So that was a bit naughty really. I got myself a round bag pattern. So yeah, I make a few bags, but I just get them from YouTube and make them up along the way, but I just thought it'd be nice to have a proper pattern. And just some fabric really. I've got some nice relatively plain fabric for some bag lining. I've got that, and just some little fat quarters that I picked up from there. And they were only £1 each. That one, not sure what you're seeing there, and one that's gone on the floor again, and that one. You can never have too much fabric, can you? Yeah, and she gave me a leaflet because they also do classes, and there was actually a class being held when I was having a look around, and I thought that's really handy because I definitely need some help in the sewing department. I've got a lovely machine and I don't know how to do lots of things on it, so that would be wonderful. So I think I'm going to sign up for a few of them. I might have to wait a while because I think they're very popular, but that's something I definitely want to do. So that was a good find. 15 minutes down the road. It's probably a bit of a dangerous find as well for me. I can see me spending quite a bit of money in there. And that's it really. What else did I want to mention? Sorry for looking at my book. If I don't, I won't remember anything. I just wanted to mention two vlogs, podcasts that I've been watching recently. One new to me is Jan from the Faithful Sheep Crafts. Is that right? Jan from the Faithful Sheep Crafts, yes. And I've been chatting to Jan and she's lovely. So if you don't follow her, definitely go over and give her a follow. She's lovely to watch, she really is. And also Helen from Mousy Makes. And Helen's quite new to me, so I've been watching her as well, and they're lovely feel-good things to watch. Was that it? Yeah, I done Bunny the Bear. So yeah, that's it. So I will see you next time, and I don't know how often what I tend to do is when I've got about 30 minutes of vloggage, I just put it up, whether that be weekly, fortnightly, because I don't really like to go over the 30 minutes if I can help it, because it's hard work editing it all and getting it uploaded, downloaded, whatever you do with it. And yeah, I sometimes when I sit down and watch others, I don't really want to watch any longer than 30 minutes, so I just put on what I think other people would like to watch. So when I've got about 30 minutes, I tend to just think, yep, I'll upload that. No particular time or date. I just go with the flow. so I hope you're happy with that. And I've popped in a bit of the footage of our walk today, our muddy walk, so I hope you enjoy that. So I will see you next time when hopefully there's a bit more going on here. It's really quiet, there's not much going on at all. We've got Evelyn back for Easter, I think around about the 18th of March, so I will be looking forward to that. And we've got a trip coming up, a free night stay in Norfolk somewhere. We've still to book somewhere, and that's for the East Anglian Yarn Festival. Where we stayed last year we thought we'd quite like to do again, which was in Cromer, but they're actually not open until the 18th, the weekend after, so we can't stop there, so I'm on the lookout for somewhere else. Somewhere not too far from the Norfolk Showground. So I've got that coming up, and it'd be nice to get away for a few days, change of scenery and all that. So I hope you're all keeping well, and lots of love to you all. Bye for now. Bye. Bye from Flo. Bye.
got shiny eyes.